It's Scandal Story Sunday. We are talking about Alex Murdaugh, but first, make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss out on any of these videos. Paul and Maggie Murdaugh's bodies were found by Alex Murdaugh on June 7th of 2021. They were both found with multiple gunshot wounds. In 2018, a housekeeper for the family, Miss Gloria Satterfield, died in what was described as a trip and fall. She served as a housekeeper and nanny for the family for more than 2 decades. Maggie Murdaugh called 911.
Emergency. 4147 Murdaugh Road. Okay, can you give me the address one more time, make sure I got it right? Yes, 4147 Murdaugh Road. Okay, what's going on out there? I'm sorry? What's going on out there? My housekeeper has fallen and her head is bleeding. I cannot get her up. Okay, you said she's fallen. She's bleeding from the head? Yes. Okay. How old is she? I'm not sure, like 58 maybe. Do you know if she fell from standing or not? No. No. Where'd she fall from? She fell going up the steps, up the brick steps. Okay, so she outside or inside? Outside. Okay. How many steps is there? 8. Okay, is she on the ground or is she up near the top? She's on the ground. She's on the ground. She's on the ground. Is she conscious? No, not really. Is she awake at all? Yes. Okay. Is she just not, like, responding appropriately, but she is awake? Man, she's not responding. Okay, I've already got them on the way, and me asking questions does not slow them down, man. Knowing if she's conscious is one of the things that the medic needs to know, if she's responding at all to you. No. Okay, so she's not responsive at all? Well, I mean, she's mumbling. Okay, so she is somewhat conscious. Is she breathing okay? Yes. Is she bleeding from anywhere? Yes, her head. Okay, are you guys able to control the bleeding? No. Can you put a clean rag or anything on it? Yeah, I got it. Okay, is she bleeding from, like, her face, the back of the head? I've got an ambulance coming. Sir, my name what? Where exactly is she bleeding from on her head? I'm not sure, at the top of her head. Okay. What's it okay? Oh, God. What happened? She just fell back down. Can I get off this phone so I can go down there? Can I have your name and phone number? Are you able to bring the phone down by her? What? Are you on a cell phone where you can walk down there and talk? I'm on a cell phone. No. Okay, can you bring it with you so we can ask her some questions about what kind of pain she's having? Hello? Yeah, can you ask the patient what kind of pain she's having? Ma'am, she can't talk. Okay, do you know... She's cracked her head and there's blood on the concrete and she bleeds out of her left ear. Okay, she's bleeding out of her ear? And out of her head. She's cracked her skull. Okay. All right, the other lady said that she had tried to stand up and fell down again? No, I was holding her up. And okay. She told me to turn her loose and she was trying to use her arm, but then she fell back over. Okay, do you guys know who she is? Yes, she works for us. Okay, do you know if she's ever had a stroke or anything before? Man, can you stop asking all these questions? I already have them on the way. Me asking questions does not slow them down in any way. These are relevant questions that I have to ask for the ambulance. One of my questions is, has she ever had a stroke? I don't believe she's ever had a stroke, not that I know of. Okay, is she able to talk to you guys at all, or is she unconscious now? She's not unconscious, she's just mumbling. Okay. I believe she's maybe hit her head and maybe has a concussion or something. Okay. Maybe. Do you know what her name is? Gloria Satterfield. You said Sanderfield? Ma'am? You said Sanderfield? Satterfield.
This all happened at the family's residence. The cause of death was allegedly ruled a natural cause. However, at the time, no coroner was reportedly notified or an autopsy was performed. The case has now been reopened by the South Carolina police. Alex told Miss Gloria's sons that he would sue himself to take care of them financially, but the family says they never saw a dime from the wrongful death settlement. Alex has apologized to the family of his late former housekeeper Gloria and has agreed to pay them $4.3 million. Now, this comes after a judgment in a lawsuit filed after Alex reportedly stole insurance money meant for Miss Gloria's surviving sons. Now, Paul received death threats in the moments leading up to his own murder of allegedly killing a teenager named Mallory Beach. Back in 2019, Paul was facing 3 felony counts of boating under the influence. He was driving the boat, which crashed and caused the death of Mallory Beach. He was later released on $50,000 bond. On June 7th, Alex Murdaugh calls 911.
7 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot. Mr. Murdaugh, go ahead and talk to caller, please.
It's 4147 Moselle Road. I'll get up to it now. It's bad.
Colony County Communications.
Caller, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line, caller from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot.
Okay, and sir, give me the address again.
It's 4147 Moselle Road. I've been up to it now. It's bad.
Okay. Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
Are they in a vehicle?
No, ma'am. They're on the ground out at my kennel.
Okay, and did you see anyone? Okay, is he breathing at all?
No, nobody.
Is she? Okay, do you see anything?
Paul and his wife, Maggie, shot to death outside their South Carolina home last week.
I got a call from Alec Monday night. And as soon as I answered the phone, I knew something was wrong. Oh, man. He just told me. He said, come as fast as you can. Paul and Maggie have been hurt.
His voice, the fear. He was just distraught.
No arrests have been made, no suspects named. The Murdaughs issuing a plea for help this morning.
But the person that did this is out there, and there's information, however big or however small it is.
Did they have any enemies?
I really don't know of any enemies. You hear all this talk on the, social media with regard to Paul, but I don't know of anybody that would truly be an enemy.
On September 4th of 2021, Alex calls 911 and claims he was shot. He was later treated for a gunshot wound to the head. A family spokesperson issued a statement about Alex's shooting that indicates that the injury is more serious than just a superficial wound. After the shooting, Alex had an entry and exit wound. His skull was fractured, and it was not a self-inflicted bullet wound. A male driver in a blue pickup truck asked him if he was having car troubles. As soon as Alex replied, he was shot. Court documents revealed Alex arranged for a former client to kill him so that his surviving son could collect a life insurance payout of about $10 million. Curtis Edward Smith, who allegedly shot Alex, was charged with assisted suicide, assault and battery, pointing and presenting a firearm, insurance fraud, and conspiracy to commit insurance fraud. On September 16th, Alex is arrested in connection to an insurance fraud scheme that court documents say involved Alex arranging in his own killing so his surviving son could collect his life insurance. He was charged with insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, and filing a false police report. Alex and his former acquaintance Curtis Edward Smith are indicted on 2 counts of criminal conspiracy. The indictment provides details of Alex giving Smith hundreds of checks with the common understanding that Smith would convert those checks into cash. Smith also was indicted on 4 counts of money laundering over $100,000 forgery and 3 other drug offenses, including allegedly trafficking over 10 grams of methamphetamine. On July 14th, Alex is indicted on 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of possession of a weapon during a commission of violent crime in connection with the 2021 killings of his wife and son. Okay, make sure to comment down below what you think about this Scandal Story Sunday. I want to start doing this every Sunday. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Please comment down below, tell me what you think. Bye guys.